That's where the group, they can't.
Move her back here. Move her back.
it is my privilege to welcome everyone to the 2025 Hicksville High School Commencement. At this time, would everyone please stand for the national anthem performed by Hicksville High School Local Ensemble and led by Mr. Zach. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the president of the class of 2025, Austin Sanders.
Good afternoon. I would like to welcome you all here today to the 2025 Hicksville High School Commencement Ceremony. Every student before you today has worked hard to get to this moment and earn their diploma from Hicksville High School. On behalf of the class of 2025, I would like to thank you all for your support. Thank you for attending today to help us celebrate our wonderful achievement. Thank you. At this time, we will present a senior slideshow presentation of the class of 2025, created by Willie Porter.
staff of Hicksville Schools, I would like to welcome you all to the 144th Commencement for Hicksville High School. At this time, I would ask that everyone be sure to silence all cell phones and refrain from walking up and down the bleachers during the ceremony. Thank you. Today, the class of 2025 will become the newest alumni of Hicksville High School as they join the previous generations dating back to 1881 with the first graduating class of Hicksville. Students, today is a day of pride, reflection, and celebration. As you leave these halls, remember, your education has not just been about grades or exams. It's been about growth, perseverance, and discovering who you are and what you care about. You face challenges and you overcome them with strength and resilience. That's something that no test can measure. As you step into the next chapter, whether it's college, work, or something entirely different, know that you matter in this world. The world needs your ideas, your compassion, and your courage. So go out and be great. I am proud to send this class off today with their soon-to-be title of Hicksville alumni. I wish them all the very best of luck in all they choose to pursue. Congratulations, students, on making it to this day, your graduation day. Seated beside the podium today are the superintendent, district administrators, and the Board of Education members of the Hicksville Exempted Village School District. Please stand and be recognized as I call your name. Superintendent, Mr. Keith Countryman. Middle School Principal, Mr. Tony Tier. Elementary School Principal, Mrs. Kirsten Kaufman. K-12 Assistant Principal, Mrs. Angie Smith. Board of Education President, Mrs. Stephanie Mauser. Board Vice President, Mrs. Jennifer Carey. Board Member, Mr. Tyler Levy. Board Member, Mr. Galen Methvin. And Board Member, Mr. Eric Vedder. At this time, I would like all of our seniors who attended Fort County Career Center this year to please stand and be recognized. Congratulations to these students on the numerous awards and achievements that they have earned at Fort County. We are also proud to recognize a member of the class of 2025 who is committed to military service. Dylan Heward has enlisted in the Ohio Army National Guard. Thank you, Dylan, for your commitment to serving our country. This year's senior class advisors are Beth Stuckey and Cynthia Van Studer. Will you please stand and be recognized? We thank you too for all you've done for the class of 2025. I would like to thank all the faculty and staff at Hicksville Schools, many of whom are here today. Each of you have contributed to the success these graduates have achieved, and for that we say thank you. I would also like to thank the National Honor Society members who served as ushers today, and a special thank you to the junior class president, Abby McAlexander, and vice president, Hannah Ridgway, for serving as commencement escorts for the class of 2025. And I would like to thank everyone who helped with pulling off today's commencement ceremony. A special thank you goes to Mrs. Chris Schock, our high school secretary, Mrs. Mandy Wyman, high school counselor, Mr. Jeff Schaefer, technology director, Mr. Jeff Hawk, teacher and athletic director, Mr. Zach Kohlmeyer, band and choir director, Mr. Eric Bassett and Mr. John Adams, and the rest of the maintenance and custodial staff, and then all of the teacher volunteers for today's event. Thank you. And lastly, I want to take a moment to thank all of you parents and families who are here today, who have poured so much into these young adults to see them become successful and help get them to where they are today. Please give yourselves a round of applause. At this time, we will have our senior choir members join the Hicksville High School Choir for one last performance together. It is now my distinct honor to introduce the salutatorians for the class of 2025, Ms. Abigail Gatchell and Ms. Sienna Keeley.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Abby Gatchell. I would like to start off by saying thank you to everyone who has supported me over the last few years. It is because of you that I am able to stand here today and celebrate the accomplishments that my fellow classmates and I have made. You have pushed me to pursue my dreams, even if I don't know what they are yet. The truth is, I've been trying to figure that out for as long as I can remember. When I was in kindergarten, I was given an assignment where I had to draw one of my parents' jobs on one side of the paper, and on the other side, I had to draw what I wanted to be when I grew up. The first part would have been easy, except I had no idea what my parents did for work. So naturally, I started crying until my teacher told me what to draw. Then I moved on to the other side and started crying all over again, because unlike all the other kids, I had no idea what I wanted to do when I grew up. I can honestly say that not much has changed. Just like in kindergarten, I have no plan and no idea what my future will be, especially knowing that nothing ever goes the way that you hope. I have always envied my classmates who all have dreams to pursue while I'm trying to figure things out. My only comfort from any of this comes from knowing that God has a plan for my life and his plan is perfect. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to hurt you, plans to give you hope in the future." I read these words when I'm anxious, and it reminds me that I have no reason to worry about the future. If there's one thing that I have learned over the past year, it is that things always work out just the way they should, because God planned it that way. Proverbs 3:5-6 says that we should trust in the Lord and that he will make our path straight. I know now that I don't have to have things figured out. None of us do. Because God has a plan for each and every one of us. All we can do is take things one step at a time and let God show the way.
Good afternoon, parents, teachers, friends, family, and my fellow graduates. My name is Sienna Keeley, and it is my honor to stand up here and speak with you today for the 2025 Hicksville High School graduation. Before we celebrate the class of 2025, I would like to thank you all for showing up today. Every single one of you has had an impact on the growth and success of the students graduating today. We have all gathered here today to honor my fellow students' hard work and dedication to learning. We've experienced so much together these past 13 years, leading us to this very moment. We've laughed, learned, and grown with each other. Even though it hasn't been easy, we've made it through to the finish line, and we should wear with pride. We have earned the right to be proud of who we are and how far we've come. Our ability to stay determined and overcome challenges is one of our strongest qualities, and it will continue to push us to do great things in our future. The importance of high school was never about grades, but about growth. It's about how to find our voices. It's about how it's okay to fail as long as you learn to come back 10 times stronger. It's about how the only winners are the ones who put on yourself. I think that can be seen in every one of us. We have all achieved greatness, and today it is being recognized. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and that Hicksville will always be a part of your memories and future success.
I would now like to introduce the students who have earned a perfect 4.0 grade point average and the honor of valedictorian. Please welcome to the podium our valedictorians, Ms. Elise Baldwin, Mr. Austin Sanders, and Ms. Maria Saunders.
What do you want to be when you grow up? It's the question we've heard for as long as we can remember. When we were little, the answers came easy. Doctor, firefighter, astronaut, or maybe a professional gamer, depending on how well we performed in Roblox that day. Back then, anything seemed possible, mostly because we had no clue how complicated life could get. As we got older, the questions kept coming and the answers got harder. Not because we lost our imagination, but because we started feeling the pressure of trying to choose the right path to follow for the rest of our lives. Suddenly, the future didn't feel so exciting anymore. Instead, it felt like a giant question mark wrapped in student loans and endless what-ifs. We started hearing things like, pick a major that guarantees a job, or you need to decide a career before graduation. And somehow, the fun of dreaming got tangled up in expectations and worries. It wasn't that we stopped dreaming. We got caught in the idea that there's only one right way to do things. And now, here we are, the class of 2025 graduating, supposedly ready for whatever comes next. But let's be honest, does anyone really have it all figured out? I mean, sure, I think I know what to do. I have a plan and I know who I want to become, but ask me again in 5 years, and I might be doing something completely different, and that's okay. Because here's the truth. We cannot predict what life will throw at us. No matter how many career quizzes we take, or how many pep talks we get, life will always be unpredictable. What we can control is how we show up when life surprises us. We've already proven that we can adapt, whether it was cramming for a test we forgot about until the night before, or somehow surviving chemistry class with a bald man. It wasn't all difficult. Some teachers made it easier than others. I would think we would all agree that government was a blast, and it's unfortunate that other classes won't have the same experience. For those who don't know, our government teacher, Mr. Blue, is retiring this year, and he hasn't told anybody this yet, but we all know it's because he couldn't bear to teach in a school where the class of 2025 isn't around. The future will surprise us, plans will change, things will get messy, and sometimes we won't know what to do next. But that's what makes it all interesting. The unexpected detours keep life from getting boring. So here's to whatever comes. May it be unexpected, challenging, and maybe a little fun. And hey, as long as you didn't peak in high school, the best is still ahead of you. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Hello everyone, I'm Austin Sanders. I would like to begin today by thanking everyone who supported me throughout my time here at Hicksville High School. My parents, my siblings, my grandparents, my friends, my classmates, and especially my teachers have barely helped me to get to where I am at this point in my academic career. Senior year has been full of many ups and downs, and it's been a process for each and every one of us to make it through this school year, as well as the other 2 years of our time in high school. We have all grown and cherished individuals, maybe some more than others. And I'm excited to see what the future holds for myself as well as each and every one of the processes. We were once 14 and 15-year-olds in our freshman year, walking through the hallway of the Green place, singing loud enough for people at the opposite end of the hallway. And now, 4 short years later, we are about to shift gears to the start of another chapter of our lives. Some will venture off to more schooling, attending college before starting their professional careers. And some will go straight into the workforce, taking that chapter of their lives a little sooner than others. Whatever is next for each of the young individuals sitting in front of you, I'm confident that you do not have to worry about whether or not they will find success in their lives. Each of the students that will come across the stage today is gifted in one way or another, and each of them has unlimited potential. I've had the pleasure of being a member of the class of 2025. And while it's the only class I have had the chance to be a part of, I'm very grateful for it, and there isn't any class I would rather spend my last 12 years of schooling with. The members of our class have many unique traits that make them special. Some are athletic, some are more creative, we have individuals that are more musically inclined, and so much more. Each person in our class excels at one thing or another, and maybe even multiple things. So really, the best word I can use to describe the members of our class are talented, skilled, and special. Over the last 4 years, we have participated in athletics, such as volleyball, basketball, track and field, baseball, or whatever it may be. We have been members of the National Honor Society and done service for our community. Some have been a part of the FA, many have participated in the theater, been a part of the neighborhood choir, been in various clubs, attended the FCA, been in student council, and much more. All of our experiences, no matter what they were, have led us to a valuable lessons of our life. We have learned that importance of responsibility, perseverance, how to be ourselves, and how to have fun. One of the most important lessons I have learned this year is how to handle life's curveballs. This year life can be a curveball, and I've swung a little too hard. And in my baseball career, it wasn't even unexpected. This talk is very valuable. Something that I need to control. So it's best to control what you can control and make the best of everything else. I want that to make me feel and not so vulnerable. I hope that not only make my classmates, I can learn my lessons in such a way. But I do hope that I learn my lessons in one way or another. I'm confident in my classmates and myself to take the lessons that we have learned from our time in school to move the rest of our lives in the state of Michigan. I would like to conclude that the goal for good youth. Don't let the fear of striking out keep you from playing vision. I believe that we are all capable of great things. So I encourage all of you to pursue whatever edge you get on your team and don't let anything stop you from taking a chance. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is my honor to stand before you today as one of the founding members of the class of 2025. When Elise Austin and I first found out we were officially valedictorians, I was even more excited about it. In fact, I've been dreaming about this since 6th grade, when I decided that I wanted to be a valedictorian. But now that I'm standing before you, I almost wish I was. Not because I don't want to give a speech, but because today marks the end of the chapter of our lives. After 12 years of going to school with each other, walking in city halls, growing up together, we are all going to walk out these streets today and go our separate ways. These past 12 years may be summed up in each or 2 minutes each. They have been full of life, full of learning, full of love. The time we spent together has been so much more than just milestones. Yes, there have been yeses, games, and performances, all recorded for the photographs. But there's also been snapshot moments. That day chemistry junior year when we carpooled around the bathroom, or when Brendan's shirt caught on fire backstage coordination. No one is printing off pictures of those for their family, but I think they're just as important as the big ones. There have been others who might not remember all the details of, but will remember how we felt. Lists, or nerves, or laughing so hard. It's memories like those that stick with us forever. Looking back through these memories, somewhere along the way we grew up. The bad haircuts grew out, and the braces came off. Strangers turned to friends, and friends turned to best friends. T-balls turned to travel teams, the memories of math turned into letters, spelling tests turned into AP exams. I can't wait to graduate and look at what we've already here. The future turned into the present, and the present is about to turn into the past. We've spent the last 4 years counting down each day, months and weeks, then days and hours, and before we realized it, it was here. Through it all, we've learned so much. I want to take a moment to thank all the teachers and coaches along the way who have helped shape me into my independent and build my family. Your dedication to seeing me succeed has made all the difference in my life. To every parent, grandparent, teacher, coach, pastor, mentor, and even siblings, thank you. Your impact on us has led to us sitting before you today. Although there were many late nights spent going for tests, starting academic projects with the back to our parents about, submitting regulatory living rough drafts, and doing all the homework that we procrastinated, I couldn't imagine any other way. After all, we were just high school. But these are all memories someday. The stories we swore we would remember have dissolved into pleasant feelings that we can't quite place anymore. The names and faces and faith and those days. The pictures of nights we convinced ourselves we would forget will aid to the time our photographs stored in boxes at the back of our closets. But when those boxes they pull out to show our kids, they will all come rushing back. The smiles, the trials, the dancing, the fighting, the laughter, the tears. So many things would be lost in time, but how we felt in these moments will forever be carried to our now. So, like running a fire structure before we were back was up. It was tough, even people cheered us on the whole way, but we pushed through. And now, looking back, we have something to be proud of. 6th grade knew this, but she never imagined it would be this hard to do. In the words of William Bailey, how lucky I am to have something that makes me so far. So thank you, class of 2025, for all the life you gave these last 12 years.
At this time, the senior band members will join the Hicksville High School band to perform a final piece. Mr. Countryman, all the students seated here today have met or exceeded the requirements and duties set forth by the State of Ohio Board of Education, as well as the Hicksville Exempted Village Schools Board of Education, and are entitled to all the privileges this degree confers upon them. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Hicksville Schools, I present to you the graduating class of 2025.
Good afternoon, class of 2025 and yes. What a day to celebrate. Today marks the end of one chapter and the exciting beginning of another. You put in the work, overcome challenges, and now, here you are, ready to take on the world. As you step forward into your next adventure, I want to encourage you to carry with you the lessons learned here. The value of hard work, the power of kindness, and the importance of perseverance. The world doesn't need perfection. It needs people who show up, who care deeply, and who keep learning. Wherever life takes you, college, careers, service, or new opportunities, do it with courage and integrity. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, stay curious, and don't be afraid to fail. Every step, even the missteps, will shape you into the person you're meant to become. Congratulations, class of 2025. We are proud of you, and we can't wait to see what you do next. Go make your mark. Mr. Highlander, on behalf of the Board of Education, I accept the graduating class of 2025.
Parents, as your son or daughter's name is called to receive their diploma, we ask that you stand. The graduate will be receiving a flower to present to you. After you have received the flower, you may be seated. Emily Jean Houston. Teslin Nicole Reed. Jackson David Wagner. Wyatt Allen Sanders. Skylar Dawn Sewell. Addison Michelle Purna. Daniel Anthony Fleming. Dylan Cole Barber. Joseph Gabriel Greer. Chandler Alec Ritchie. Ezra Howard Arnold Wilson. Taylor Jewel Streeter. Emma Ray Brown. Brady Louise Lance. Brendan Ryan Metz. Jaden Eric Rosales. Nicholas Stephen Weisbeck. Logan Charles Ish. Blaze Christian Nance. Andrea Nicole McCain. Riley June Diane Eggert. Emily Christine Elston. Jalen Denise Tunis. Caden Tyler Lovejoy. Alexander Michael Ross. Angelina Marie Crawford. Livia Lynn Stephens. Samara Marie Bowers. Emma Nicole Scouting. Brooklyn Hope Wright. Ashlyn Elaine Sturry. Mackenzie Nicole Enderly. Gwendolyn Isis Steffel. Tristan Allen Barnham. Parker Brian Bassett. Braden James Ralph Gibson. Hayden Avery John Garman. Summer Jo Berthold. Braxton Joseph Heisler. Dylan Michael Heward. Gavin Christopher Ott. Shay William Bauer. Markayla Brooke Huffline. Ava Keaton Benton. Josie Grace Smith. Lydia Michelle Hanscooter. Keiston Ryan Lee Berlet. Baron H. Graber. Dakota Robert Edward Beesham. Harold Johnson Jr. Ian Walker Joyner. Owen Wesley Joyner. Phineas Sadler Phillips. Lilibel Rose Porter. Merle Thomas Yanez. Braxton John Sheely. Lily Jade Ash. Gabriella Nicole Fisher. Owen Brady DeVries. Elijah Alexander Sanchez. Caden Richard Jaso. Joseph Matthew Haynes Jr. Austin Matthew Sanders. Bronson Reed Krager. Elise Catherine Baldwin. Adeline Grace Crawford. Maria Ellen Saunders. Abigail Hope Gatchel. Sienna Leland Keeley. Emma Rose Keeper Whitman. Jerica Lynn Steele. Abigail Louise Wonderly. Carter Michael Sheets. Braden Lee Dix. Jace Tyler Hilty. Jacob Robert Beverly. Zachary Ryan Stooley. As we prepare to conclude our ceremony, we ask that everyone please remain in your seats until the last graduate has exited the gymnasium. After the recessional, the class will gather in the courtyard on the hill for the ceremonial tossing of the caps. We invite everyone to gather for photos. Will the class of 2025 please stand? Austin Sanders, please step forward. Please lead your class in the switching of the tassels to signify completion of your degree. Ladies and gentlemen,